Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to your World Cup predictions. If you watch my videos, you'll know I normally do a weekly predictions video for the Premier League, and today I'm bringing it to the World Cup. But just before we get into that, I want to give a quick shout out to SHIVAN. Now, the last predictions video I did was for the Champions League, and they got it spot on. 3-1 Real Madrid and 1-0 Fulham in the playoff final. So I've put their YouTube link down in the description. Make sure you go and subscribe to them. I already have. And if you want to be shouted out in my next predictions video, that you get your comments in down below for the World Cup group games. But as always, I will go through them all now. So there are so many games in the group stages, it would be pretty much impossible to try and predict them all. So what we're going to do is go through them and pick the 2 teams from each group that we think are going to get into the round of 16. Who's going to come first, who's going to come second, and progress in the tournament. So as always, I'm going to go through all the groups now. I'm going to tell you who I think is going to go through, and then you guys can get your comments down below and let me know what you think is going to happen. So first up, we have Group A, which has Russia, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Uruguay. Coming top of that group, I've got to go Uruguay. Suarez up top, Godin at the back. I think they've got a pretty decent group for themselves there, so I'd imagine they would go through. Second place isn't as easy, especially in the World Cup, and you'll find that throughout most of these. I'm going to go Egypt. They've got more Salah, and I think they are a better team than Russia and Saudi Arabia. Even though Russia are hosting the tournament, I still think Egypt have got that better side. We'll have to see what happens with Salah. If he comes back from injury and plays all the games, that's a massive boost to them. So, yeah, Uruguay, then Egypt for me. Next up, we have Group B, and I think the 2 teams I'm going to pick, I imagine all of you will pick as well. Maybe not in the same order, but I think all of you will pick them. The Group B has Portugal, Spain, Morocco, and Iran. So I'm going to go Spain top, Portugal second. Them 2 play each other the first game of their group, so I think that's going to be the first big game everyone's going to be looking out for. I'd be very surprised. I don't know what order it'll be between the 2 of them, but I'll be very surprised if them 2 don't go through. In Group C, we have France, Australia, Peru, and Denmark. I think first place has got to be France. Second place could be tight. Things change in tournaments. It's not always as easy as it is on paper. I'm going to go with Denmark. The likes of Eriksen are going to be a massive factor in those games. France top, Denmark second. In Group D, we have Argentina, Iceland, Croatia, and Nigeria. So first place of that group, I think a lot of you are going to go the same, and that's Argentina for me. Second place isn't as easy. We've got Iceland, who have got players like Sigurdsson. We've seen what they did in the Euros. Croatia, Modric, Perisic. And then Nigeria, we've seen how well they played in the second half in the friendly against England. So second place could be really tight in that group. I'm going to go Croatia, but like I said, in tournaments, anything can happen. So for that one for me, I'm going Argentina, Croatia. But I think that's a tight group for second place. In Group E, we have a team that I think could even win the World Cup, Brazil. We also have Switzerland, Costa Rica, and Serbia. So I think, again, you're mostly going to agree that Brazil should be winning this one, so I'm going to put them top. And then second place, I think is really up for grabs. Switzerland are always in and around it. Costa Rica have got a decent side. Serbia have been on some really good form recently. So I'm gonna go Serbia. Mitro plays for them. Hat-trick against Brazil. In Group F, we have Germany, Mexico, Sweden, and Korea. Again, I think most of you will agree Germany should be winning that group, so they're number 1 for me. I don't think Korea are going to make it, so you're really looking at Mexico and Sweden. Sweden have obviously lost Ibra. Just made it through the World Cup after their playoff. And Mexico have always got a decent side, so I'm gonna back Sweden. Group G, we have Belgium, Panama, Tunisia, and England. You've really got to go with Belgium and England. What order that is in, anything could happen there. I think Panama and Tunisia are going to defend for their lives and then try and beat each other in the last game of the group. So it's a tough one to predict, but I'll go England. Why not? I'm wearing this shirt, but honestly, I would not be surprised if Belgium did it. I think it's going to be tight. But But yeah, I'll back England, Belgium second. And in Group H, the final group, we have Poland, Senegal, Colombia and Japan. The two front runners have got to be Poland and Colombia. Senegal may do something there. Don't see anything happening with Japan. I'm probably going to go Colombia first, Poland second. And that's it, guys, so make sure to get your predictions down below in the comments. I know there's quite a few teams to go through there, so I'll be copy and pasting all of the groups into the description to make it easier for you guys if you want to copy and paste them and put them in down below. And I'll be shouting out the winner before we get into the next round. That'll be the next video. The round of 16 predictions will be out in like 2 weeks time because there's a lot of group games to get through. So yeah, make sure you get your predictions in down below. I'll shout out the winner before the next video. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new. Thank you for watching and catch you later.